What's up, all me Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm going to be talking about all the drama surrounding Scarlett Johansson and her suing Disney over releasing the Black Widow movie on Disney Plus simultaneously with its theatrical release. Now, according to ScarJo, that is a breach of contract, and because it's out on Disney Plus, it has hurt the overall amount that the Black Widow movie could have potentially made in theaters. Now, Disney, after this whole announcement that she was suing them, Disney responded with this: "There is no merit whatsoever to this filing. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing in its colossal disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the $20 million she has received to date." Now, this statement from Disney was released only hours after the internet blew up learning that Scarlett Johansson was going to be suing them. Then it was followed up by this. Now, I want you to take in mind, this is a rumor that was brought to my attention. Let me read it to you. Rumor: after Scarlett Johansson, Emma Stone, and Emily Blunt are considering taking action against Disney for streaming Cruella and Jungle Cruise during their theatrical release. If true, these disputes could eventually be considered landmark cases in the age of streaming. Now, in the entertainment world and industry, streaming is still relatively new, even if somebody like me feels like it's been around for a decent amount of time. But when it gets to contracts and stuff like this, that's when, if you're going to take it to court, I'm sure all of these ladies have lawyers that have looked into it. Now, obviously, you guys can see my opinion because I posted it, and I will read it to you in case this is blurry. To be honest, I'd be doing the same thing if I was them. Yes, I know they're all rich millionaires, which, guys, that's an excuse that I keep seeing, is a lot of people are like, well, I'm not sympathetic to them because Scarlett Johansson made $20 million on the movie. Now, that's really not the point, but let me continue. But if Disney breached their contracts, they have every right to sue. If Disney can get away with doing this to them, imagine what they'll do to the little guys or rookies. Due process is keen, and I really believe that because, again, it doesn't matter how much money Scarlett Johansson, Emma Stone, or Emily Blunt all were paid for, just initially being in the movie, because there's that up front. They will pay, I guess, $20 million to have Scarlett Johansson do a Black Widow movie. But then also there's royalties for, I guess, DVD sales, streaming, and stuff like that. And if this isn't laid out very specifically, point by point in a contract, if Disney did something to breach these women's contract, they have every right to take them to court to it. And I mean, that goes for anyone that is legally bound to a contract. If the other, person or entity enters into a business transaction with you and there are contracts drawn up, if the other person or entity breaks that contract in any way, you have every right to take them to court. I don't care how much money these women were making. Yes, it's like, whoa, oh my gosh, you got $20 million, smallest violin in the world because you didn't get $2 more million. Yes, I'm with you on that, I get it, but that's not the point. If these women are getting taken advantage of in that way to where Disney is literally just coasting the line, it's like, I think that they should take them to court. Personally, if I was in their position, this is the way I feel about it. I would not want a movie that I was making, and if I was starring in a movie, there's no way in hell I would be okay with it streaming on the same time as theatrical releases. This is why. Nothing to do with COVID. It has everything to do with the magical site on the internet. Yo ho, what something's like for me. I know firsthand, the second something is on the internet, it's free for the world if you know how to find it certain places, right? Am I right? Now, if I was in their position, I'd want to make as much money as possible. I think a lot of the reason why they're making $20 million, $10 million, $5 million, however amount of millions of dollars, it's because maybe they might not be the most talented person in the world. Maybe they are the most talented in the world. Maybe they talked to the right person. Maybe they didn't talk to the right person. Maybe they have the right agent. Maybe they didn't. whatever the circumstances, they got to the position they were in to where they are signing a contract that says that they will get $20 million. And that's respectable. Regardless of how you feel about the person, they did something right in their career to be in that financial position to where they're going to be compensated that X amount of money, right? And again, that's commendable. Doesn't matter if you like the person or not. These women are all in the positions they're in because they did something right in their lives, and they had people that they knew the right people, and they had the right lawyers and PR people and agents and managers and stuff like that. They are in this position for a reason. Other people that maybe are more talented than them aren't, because they're doing something right, which is commendable at some point. So this is their job, right? I'm assuming that they want to make as much money as possible. I think everyone in every industry in the world wants to be paid as much money as possible, right? So that way you can lifestyle, your dreams, you can travel, whatever it is, whatever your heart's desire, right? That's the goal at the end of the day, to fulfill your dreams and to be happy. We have the right of the pursuit of happiness, right? If you live in America, that's one of our things, right? Okay, so regardless of that little tangent that I kind of just went off, there was a point I was making in that, which is they are in the position that they are in. They signed a contract with Disney. If Disney is scooching the line on that and they're going to release this out on a streaming service and that is not in their contract, that it's in, Scar, Joe, Emily, Emma, if it's in their contract or it's not in their contract, with that, they have every right to sue them. I would do the same exact thing if I was in their position, because I know the second it's on the internet, doesn't matter if Disney does that stupid thing where you can't screen record or you can't take screenshots. Trust me, there's a way, because I have already seen it firsthand. The second that Black Widow came out, there was a rip of it on the internet. She is losing money by it. All of these women lost money by it being released on Disney Plus and not the theatrical release. That does make a difference. The fact that I know that all of those things exist out on the internet speaks to that. So they are losing money. I think they have every right to go and take this to court. And you know what? If due process proceeds and it is found in a court that Disney didn't breach the contract, well then guess what? That teaches all of them that next time to have better fucking contracts. If it comes to the point where, hey, Disney actually did breach the contract, then that's great for them. That also protects other people. Again, not everyone is an A-list actor or actress. Not everyone knows the right people in Hollywood. Not everyone has the protections that these women have. What if they discover the next Hannah Montana, right? And they get this kid that's a young talent that doesn't really know everything, and they enter into a shitty contract. We've seen that time and time again with professional people, where they're extremely talented, but their career gets shot to hell because they entered into a bad contract, whether it be an agent or a studio. We've seen that happen time and time again. So, if anything, by them doing this, it's paving the way for others to protect themselves and their money, regardless on if you care about them because they're millionaires or not. They have every right to protect their money. This is their work. I'm sure you would want the same protection in your work as well, so that way big companies and corporations like Disney can't take advantage of you. That's my 2 cents on this whole situation. I hope everything gets settled. I really do. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. If you haven't already, maybe take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. And until next time, everyone, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Hey everyone, if you'd like to help support the channel, check out my Etsy, where I sell prints of my original oil paintings and drawings that range from horror villains, heroes, and your favorite Star Wars characters. I also have an art channel where I post time lapses and tutorials, and also if you want to see work in progresses, I also have an Instagram dedicated specifically to that. Then finally, you can check out my Teespring for wearable merch, and all platforms are listed down below in the description of this video. So thank you so much everyone, and have a great rest of your day.